everybody, it's a week 2 of our all season subscription. We have a really nice fun box for you this week. We're still waiting on the onslaught of lettuce, but it is coming. This week we have really beautiful baby bok choy for everybody, a little bundle of bok choy. This stuff is really nice and tender. It has crispy stems that are nice and sweet, and then the leaves are a little bit spicy, a little bit of a different flavor, very tender leaves. I like to just eat this raw. You can chop it all up and make a salad that has crunch and soft fluffy leaves in it. You can also cook with it. I included a nice simple recipe for just sauteed bok choy in the newsletter on Friday. Please don't just throw the bunch in your fridge. It's going to get really wilty. This was grown in our high tunnels, so it's very sensitive and it wants to be in a bag or a container in your fridge. We have more chives for everybody this week. You might get some fun little flowers that are starting to bloom. Those are totally okay to eat. They're the same nice onion flavor. I would keep this in a glass of water in your fridge, like a bouquet of flowers. If you maybe still have some chives left over from last week, these are also super easy to dry. I like making a salad dressing, or just anytime I'm cooking dinner, chopping up a little bit of chives and throwing it on top of my meal. And then we have a 1-pound bunch of asparagus for everybody this week. This is really beautiful asparagus, nice and tall stems. You are going to get a mix of thick stems and skinny stems in your bunch. Just like those chives, these are going to do really well in a glass of water in your fridge. And I included a nice recipe for simple roasted asparagus in the newsletter on Friday. We also have a really beautiful fluffy bunch of dill for everybody this week. This is also cut from our tunnels, so it is going to be pretty tender. Again, don't just throw this in your fridge. You're going to want to put it in a bag or a container. Unlike the chives or the asparagus, this isn't going to do super great if you put it in a cup of water. It might get a little slimy. I love just adding chopped up dill on top of a salad, or you can make it into a dressing. We have really beautiful red spring onions from the tunnel this week. We did, just like last week, trim off the tops. These are a fresh onion, so you're going to want to put these in your fridge. They're not going to do very good if you just leave them on your counter. These are going to be great fresh, sliced up onto a salad. You could also cook with them just like a regular onion, but they are going to be a lot more mild. And then finally, we have a really nice bag of arugula for everybody this week. This is a 1/2-pound bag, so quite a bit. When you receive this, I would kind of fluff it up a little bit in the bag so it's not all compressed from its travel. Fluff it up so it has some air to breathe, and then leave the bag just slightly folded over so it does have a little bit of air circulation. You don't want to twist it and seal it super tight, otherwise it might get kind of slimy in there. This is going to be awesome. Fresh, make a salad out of it, throw it on your sandwiches, on top of your pizzas. You can also saute this into like a stir fry or cook it with your eggs in the morning. Super versatile, fresh or cooked. One of my favorite spring greens. That's everything for this week. Enjoy your veggies.